Welcome to the ePNTimeSheet setup video. This video will walk you through the initial setup and creation of your primary employee. Log into your account at www.eprocessingnetwork.com. Click Timesheets on the left menu. Here you can find the PDF user guide. Click Timesheet. Company settings are default settings for all employees. You will be able to adjust specific settings for each employee. Enter the regular hour allowance per week before overtime. Enter the daily hour allowance per employee. If you allow for paid breaks and lunches, enter the number of hours allowed per day. I will select half an hour so my employees can take 2 paid 15-minute breaks per day. If you allow overtime, select Yes. Enter the allowed number of overtime hours per week. Select your pay period type. Set the start date of your pay period. If you plan to import the timesheets into QuickBooks, use the start date of the most current pay period you have in QuickBooks. Select your time zone. Enter the email you want to receive alert notices. Merchants wanting to upload the timesheet to QuickBooks Pro, Premier, or Enterprise can enter their timesheet items here. You must create these items manually in your QuickBooks file in order to upload a timesheet. If you have already set up your timesheet items in QuickBooks, you can enter the corresponding items here or use the EPN defaults. If you do not use QuickBooks, just skip this option. Click Submit. Click Close. Your primary employee is the manager of the timesheets. This employee will be able to manage the timesheets as well as log their own hours. Enter their full name. The PIN number is used to log into the timesheets. Suggestions would be the last 4 digits of their Social Security number or whatever number they want. The active setting gives the employee access to the timesheets. This primary employee must be the manager. Leave as Yes. Select the weekly regular hour allowance for this employee. Select the daily regular hour allowance for this employee. If you offer paid breaks or lunches, leave this as No. Select whether or not overtime is allowed for this employee. If overtime is allowed, enter the number of hours allowed per week. Select the pay period type for this employee. Select the pay period start date for this employee. Select the time zone. Indicate if this employee is a daytime worker or a nighttime worker. The lunch verification hours allows you to indicate how much time the employee has for lunch and breaks. If you specify a number and they do not log their lunch or break and exceed the allotted time, the manager will get a notice. You can link the employee to a clerk within the online terminal, ePNTimeSheet, or ePN mobile software. Since this company's storefront is using the ePNTimeSheet and Sally is the manager, I will select Sally in the ePNTimeSheet drop-down. Click Submit to complete the setup. Click Close. Now the timesheets are set up, you can start adding your employees. Click here to log in, log lunches, and breaks. You can view your employees by pay period here. You can edit individual employee settings here. When it's time to log your sick or vacation time, click here. You can edit your company settings here. You can run alert notice reports here. Download IIF button is the QuickBooks timesheet import file. Now you can start adding employees. Thank you for watching.